in right side of the glass. I believe that's her second field goal. Makes the score 11-7. This looks like the Yellow Jacket team we've seen over the couple years. They kind of get that fast break, getting out ahead, getting that pass down the floor. 2-point attempt or 3-point attempt missed by Lone Oak. Chase it down in the corner. Kinley Keith's got it. She got a couple of Yellow Jackets ahead of her. They'll get it to Standard. She'll try it again. It's off the glass. Good. Another fast break transition basket for the Yellow Jackets. 13-7. Lone Oak wants a timeout. 4:12 in the first. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle.
Hi, I'm Joey Dobbs with State Farm Insurance here in Clinton. We are proud to support Clinton Yellow Jacket sports, and we're here to support you on and off the field. For surprisingly great rates on auto, home, life, and supplemental health insurance, stop by today. We're located just off of Highway 65 before the Little Red River next to H&R Block. Give us a call at 745-6323 or visit our website at calljoeydobbs.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, we left, Sydney Standridge scored, and while we were gone, Sydney Standridge scored on a steal.
And quickly, Lone Oak down the floor. They're going to put it up and in. So 15-9, a couple of quick baskets. I think Standridge has 4 field goals in the game. Linville with 3. Gracie's got it in the corner. She might could have shot there. She gives it up. Quick passing from right to left. Gracie gets it back behind the three-point line. Now she'll toss it inside to Gifford. A little bit long. Katie's going to have to try to save it. Therese McDonald can't do it. Lone Oak's got it. They're going to get it back down the floor. Too much traffic. Yellow Jackets going to come away with a loose ball. Back to Linville across midcourt. Lone Oak in front of her. Picks up her dribble. Inside to Standard. She's going to turn, take on a defender, and score off the glass. I think that's 10 points now for Sydney Standridge. And a 17-9 lead. Pass inside. Gifford defending. Linville comes up to help. Foul called. 2 free throws upcoming for Lone Oak. We'll see who gets whistled for the foul. It is going to go against Linville, so only 2 fouls in the ball game tonight, but Gracie's got them both.
Standridge and Linville have all the points right now for Clinton.
First free throw up, won't go for Taisha James. That's a miss. And Katie Gifford comes out of the ball game, and Maggie Grisham in for the first time tonight. Mom and brother just down to our left, watching Maggie play. Second free throw's up and in. Inbound the ball. Now McDonald has it down to Kinley Keith. Reese gets it back. Over to Standridge. Back to Linville. She's alone for the 3. This one's up, won't go. Touch the back of the rim. And Lone Oak comes away with the basketball. Again, we've got that 35-second clock tonight. It's not been a factor yet in this one, as both teams are playing pretty fast, getting their shots off pretty fast or in transition. So travel by Lone Oak. They'll turn it over back to Clinton with that 17-10 lead.
Abigail Parks checks in. Her mom, Jamie, and crew are on their way to Tulsa tonight. Just sent me a text there. So Abigail is in the ball game. Jackets lead 17-10 here with 2:53 left. And teams have combined already for 27 points, and we're still in the first quarter.
Keith McDonald. Reese is open for a 3-point attempt. Won't go. Off the back of the rim. Rebound inside to Gresham. Turns, spins. They knock the ball away. It's going to be punched or kicked down the floor. Last to touch it was Lone Oak. Belonged to the Yellow Jackets. Inbound the ball near the end of the Clinton bench to get it across midcourt. McDonald and Keith. Into the corner. Parks tries to get it into Gresham. The defense recovers and knocks the ball out of bounds.
Right idea. Just about a half-second late. Give Lone Oak credit for knocking that one out of bounds, but the Yellow Jackets still have it into their own basket.
Inbound the ball. Get it to Standridge. Shot up again. Sydney Standridge scores inside. 12 points now and a 19-10 lead.
Sydney continues to get the ball within 3 feet of the basket against Lone Oak.
Shot off the glass, won't go for Lone Oak. They get a rebound. 3 Yellow Jackets inside. McDonald's going to come in, tie up. Alternate possession to Clinton. Good job by Reese, and Clinton will end up with the basketball.
Game played at the pace Clinton wants to play. Starts to look a little bit like Lone Oak is starting to slow down already here in the first quarter.
Into the corner, Parks, that's her spot. The three-pointer up won't go. Rebound by Lone Oak. They'll turn, long pass up the floor to midcourt. Eason with it. She'll dribble back behind the three-point line. Now to the baseline. Gets the shot up, won't go. Gresham with the rebound. Quick outlet to McDonald. Pass up ahead to Standridge. Got one defender between her and the basket. Spin, stays on the move and off the glass. That may be her most athletic shot of the night. Her 14th point. What a move to get to the basket. 21-10.
Yeah, the defender got back, got between her and the basket, but that spin move, she was able to get by the defender and get to the basket. She's got 14 already here in the first quarter. She was a co-First Arkansas Bank and Trust player of the game along with Katie Gifford on Tuesday night.
2 points up by Lone Oak. And old mom and dad, the grandparents are here below us watching tonight. Into the corner. Parks again will attempt the three. This one won't go off the rim. Rebound inside. Put back by Gresham. Misses. Trying to battle for it. Lone Oak comes away with a rebound. 21-12. Under a minute to play in the first quarter. Jackrabbit basketball. And Standridge blocks it on the defensive end. Down the floor. Pass ahead to Parks. She's going to keep it herself. Left hand, right hand, shot up, won't go. Lone Oak with the rebound. 25 seconds. Long pass down the floor. Behind the defense. Shot off the glass. Good. Lone Oak gets 21-14. 18 seconds. Clinton basketball.
Jackets got the ball down the floor quickly. Both guards were on the break there. They missed the shot. Now, those guards are usually the ones to get back on defense. There was nobody to get back, and Lone Oak able to make the Yellow Jackets pay for that one.
And Clinton's going to throw it away on the offensive end. That's a turnover, so Lone Oak will have it for what looks to be the final possession of the first quarter. 6.8, clock running, 21-14 across midcourt. Let's see if they get a shot up. They will get a long one. It won't go off the backboard. The first quarter has come to an end, but a good start by the Lady Yellow Jackets tonight. They lead the Lone Oak Jackrabbits 21-14 after one. You're listening to KHPQ and Clinton High School Sports.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Steve Good at Goods Cash Savers says you can learn a lot about life by playing sports. You may never be the biggest or the fastest, but you can always try to be the very best and give 100%. And that's what they do every day at Goods Cash Saver. Even though they don't have the biggest building, they try to have every item that you might need in groceries. They also overachieve every day in their meat department. So when you're looking for a place to shop, give Goods Cash Saver a try. A supermarket that cares about you and your community and says, go Yellow Jackets.
Jackets on the road tonight here at Lone Oak. Off to a good start. They lead 21-14 at the end of the first quarter. Sydney Standridge with 14 and Gracie Linville with 7. All the points for the Yellow Jackets in the first quarter, and Lone Oak will have it to start the second quarter.
Not only is tonight getting off a good start for Sydney and her family, they got some good news earlier today. It's been a good news. Is that right? Is it today or yesterday?
I think this afternoon, I believe. Sam Standridge, 9th grader, good basketball player. Sydney's younger brother has been cleared by the doctors to.
Yeah, I know we talked to Coach Judson Smith before the game tonight. He's looking forward to having Sam back as well. So hopefully you'll see him out on the floor when you come see the Junior Jackets. Reese McDonald with it on the dribble. Back to Kinley Keith, into the corner to Parks. Kinley gets it back. Abigail set for the three from the left wing. Won't go. Offside rebound, McDonald. She'll step under, put it off the glass. Won't go. Ball going out of bounds. Last touched by Lonoke, I believe. 7-10 in the second. Still 21-14.
Abigail's shot looks good. It's right on. It's just not going in right now. She'll get that thing going. She may get on a streak here in a minute. Junior high traveled to Greer's Ferry last night. Junior girls won by 20 points. The junior boys led for 3 quarters before Westside won a 5-point ball game, took the lead in the fourth quarter, and held on to win by 5.
And the pass into Standridge. Defender behind her going to be whistled for a foul as City was dribbling the basketball, kind of going to get ready to do a drop step, get close to the basket. So she's not going to score. You're going to foul her.
Cody McKnight's 7th grade team, the junior girls, lost in sudden death overtime, and the boys won on a last-second shot. So a couple of close 7th grade games. Jackets win 2 out of 4 last night at Greer's Ferry.
She misses the first. She'll have a second. And the second window is up and in, 24-15. Lonoke drops back defensively. McDonald across midcourt. Sets the offense. Standridge catches in the corner. They leave her open. She'll shoot. This one's a little long. It's going to go over the rim, but the offside rebound to Gresham. Tosses it back out. They quickly get it to the right side. And swing it back to the left. McDonald's open for a three-point attempt. Reese's three. Her first points of the night. 27-15, the Yellow Jacket lead.
And the first Yellow Jacket to score other than Sydney or Gracie.
And the third three-point field goal, I guess, made by the Yellow Jackets here in the first half. Now a 12-point lead. And two-pointer up by Lonoke. Their points coming from the inside when they can get it. Quickly down the floor, into the corner. Parks drew the defender, and then she passed it away. Keep it behind the three-point line. Right, left, in the corner. Standridge catches, squares, shoots. Attempts the three, but it's off the rim. She follows, tries to get her own rebound, and she'll knock it off the hands of the Jackrabbits. James the last to touch it, and a good follow by Standridge to keep that ball alive and ultimately end up with it. Keith to inbound. Rolling through the lane. Toss it back out behind the three-point line. Now to McDonald. Man-to-man defense by the Jackrabbits. Sydney's going to drive from left, right, into the lane. Scoop it up, score. She's fouled. Now a chance at the traditional three-point play. She's got 19 in the ball game. She's going to the free throw line. It's 29-17.
I think we've seen all of her repertoire tonight. We've seen the three-point shot. We've seen traditional post-up. We've seen her on the fast break and a spin move for the basket. And that one, she just takes it on the wing, puts it on the floor, beats her defender, scores and draws the foul.
Free throw. Can't get it to go. Bounces off the rim. Rebound to Lonoke. 29-17.
19 points now for Sid.
From the baseline, pull up about a 10-12 footer. Won't go. Rebound. Standridge has it. Keep it herself down the floor. Kick it into the corner to Parks before she tosses it back out high. Ball movement. They'll toss it up high to Gresham behind the defender. She'll put it off the glass. Good. Maggie's first points tonight. 31-17. A little pressure in the backcourt by the Yellow Jackets, but now they'll let them get across. On the drive, going to get by a defender. Shot off the glass too hard. And Clinton with the rebound. McDonald to Standridge. Ahead to Parks behind the defense. Reverse layup good by Abigail Parks. Well, she made that look easy on the move. 33-17. Timeout on the floor. 4:12 remaining in the second quarter when we return. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Nobody has sold more Dodge, Chrysler Jeep brand vehicles than the Landers family. If you're looking for a hassle-free, stress-free buying experience, then Cowboy Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Raymond Clinton is your place to shop. If you want to pay too much, buy somewhere else. If you want the car deal you've always waited for, Cowboy Chrysler Dodge Jeep Raymond Clinton is your place to shop. It's quick and easy. Jump online at cowboycdjr.com or give us a call at 501-745-5333. Cowboy up or you'll pay too much.
Lady Yellow Jackets have cowboyed up so far here tonight. They lead 33-17 midway through the second quarter. They've outscored Lone Oak 21-14 in the first quarter. They've outscored them 12-3 here in the second quarter. Angela Bradford listening in. She's the one that holds it all together back at Yellow Jacket Arena and the Clinton Yellow Jacket Booster Club. And we're missing Buddy the Elf tonight. So I don't know if Angela will know what that is, but that'd be a double dribble there against Lone Oak into the front court. I think Buddy the Elf is in Washington, D.C. this week. So, but Angela Bradford listening in back in Clinton. And the Yellow Jackets trying to win a couple of ball games here tonight. 4 minutes left. We're halfway through the second quarter. Jackets lead 33-17. Kinley Keith, Gracie Limble, and now Reese will shoot a long three. This one's no good. And Lone Oak has the rebound, and they'll get it into the front court.
3:40 remaining in the second. Into the corner. Open for the three-point attempt. Basket good. I believe that's Demaya Eason. Three-point field goal. 33-20.
Eason now in double figures with 10 for Lone Oak.
Behind the three-point line. Bounce it over Standridge in the corner. She'll toss it up high to Gresham. She'll catch it behind the defense. Shot may have been blocked. Lone Oak comes away with it. Trying to weave through traffic. Getting across midcourt. On the right side, closely guarded by Gracie Linville back in the ball game.
Gracie will pick up a foul there. Very few fouls so far in the ball game. That's the, I think it might be the fourth team foul against Clinton. Gracie has 2 of those. And only 2 team fouls against Lone Oak. Check that. That's the third foul on Gracie Linville, including that technical foul earlier for touching the ball while it was out of bounds.
So, only 4 fouls on the team, but 3 will go against her.
Reese takes it away.
Reese on the dribble on the left side. She beat the defender down the floor, put it off the glass good. 35-20. 2:50 clock running.
Full court pressure on.
Linville defending in midcourt. Ball gets loose. Reese comes up with it. A second run out for McDonald, this time from the right side, good. 37-20, so Reese, I believe, with 7 points. She's got a 3 and a couple of 2-point field goals.
Yeah, Reese didn't score in the first 10 minutes or so, and suddenly she has 7 quick points here.
Kinley Keith defending. Lone Oak passes in the lane. Good catch inside. Puts the shot up with a couple of Yellow Jackets around. Gets 2 to go. McDonald quickly off the inbound. Down the floor to Standridge. Fakes the 3. Pass away. Gets it to Katie Gifford in the lane. The pass from Linville. And 3 seconds in the lane is the whistle on the Yellow Jackets. Ball will go to Lone Oak. 2:09 in the second. Leading 37-22.
Really unselfish. She caught that ball deep in the lane. Probably should just turned and scored, but she was willing to kick it back out to the perimeter and get a look at a 3. But really an unselfish play that time by Katie Gifford. Then she gets caught 3 seconds in the lane. Couldn't quite get out of there fast enough.
A little trouble getting the ball in, but they finally do. Taisha James with it. Down the floor. Keeps her dribble. Kinley Keith defending. Now she'll pass it away.
That was a different look on the press that time. Yellow Jackets guarded the inbounder and then face guarded the first 2 passes. A little bit different look that time.
Miss. McDonald with it. Long pass down the floor to Abigail Parks, and she scores. 39-22. Parks now, I believe, with 4 points. on the night. A steal, the press, McDonald. Shot up, won't go against the defender. Put back by Gifford, won't go. Tipped out on the floor. City Standards going to chase it down. And back out top to the offense. Set it. Reese McDonald, left side, 3 up. A little bit long off the rim. But the offside rebound to Parks. She'll drive. Ends up back out top of the key. Keith, her three-point attempt won't go. James with the rebound. With a minute 15 clock running in the second. Clinton leading 39-22.
I think Lonoke is out of gas with about 1:15 left here in the first half.
Long three-point attempt for the Jackrabbits. In and out won't go. Standards chases down the rebound. Hands it off to McDonald. Cross midcourt to Parks on the move. Defense in front of her. She'll pull up, and she'll get a 2. Kind of free throw line extended. 41-22.
Nice play by Abigail. A little finesse that time, so trying to force it all the way to the basket. She just pulls up from about 10 feet and knocks it down. Abigail now with 6.
Lonoke on the drive. Standards blocks it. She gets the basketball herself to Parks across midcourt. She's going to go one-on-one inside. Gets by a defender. There's contact. And whistle's going to whistle an offensive foul on Abigail Parks. Basket will not count. That's a foul. Lonoke basketball. Clinton still leading 41-22. 36 seconds remaining. Second quarter. Clinton's going to be in a full court press. Stay with us. We've had a little bit of trouble with the live stream, but they've been working on it. Alora's sitting beside us just to our broadcast position tonight with the camera. Pass on the right wing. Step up. 2-point attempt. Won't go by Kyla Rucker. Rebound. Gifford with it. Up the floor to Standridge. Into the corner. Parks 3. Won't go. Standridge going to try to get the rebound, but it's tipped. It goes out of bounds. 8 seconds in the second quarter. Full court press by the Yellow Jackets. See if anybody else gets points on the board before the first half comes to an end. Try to inbound it. And they do. Parks defending. Sideline 6 seconds, 5. Still in the backcourt. 3-2. Lonoke may not get a shot off. We'll see. Standards defending. They will not get a shot off in time. The first half has come to an end. Good start by the Yellow Jackets offensively and defensively. They lead 41-22. Standards has 19 in the first half. Short break back to the studio. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Life is better with basketball and with First Security. We have the resources and the know-how to assist with your needs, plus a local team you can count on. So you're making better plays because First Security is making better happen during this season and every season. What's your better? Get there with us. Stop by your local First Security Banking Center or visit us online at fsbank.com today. First Security. Bank better. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tonight's game is brought to you by these fine Yellow Jacket basketball boosters, by Clinton Stockyard, by American Home Pharmacy, by Regions Bank, by the Van Buren County Veterinarian Clinic, by Johnny's Automotive, by Latitude Bistro, by Dr. Kyle Hensley and his staff, and by the Pottery Shop. They bring you tonight's basketball action. Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call: Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in north central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery on Highway 65 in Clinton is the one to call. 745-2992. That's Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery, 745-2992.
Adventure awaits, and with the all-new lineup of Chevrolets, those adventures can become reality. Joe Lee Chevrolet has the best lineup of cars, SUVs, and trucks ever. Why go from A to B when imagination can take you everywhere? And remember, when you need service work, Joe Lee's service department can keep your Chevrolet running like new. Make your best deal today at Joe Lee Chevrolet in Clinton. Find new roads in your new Chevy vehicle. Wherever the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Towing and recovery is the last thing you think about until you really need it. Then you really want the best. There's only one name to call, Justin's Collision Repair Towing and Recovery. They have the largest and latest model recovery fleet in North Central Arkansas. From small towing to heavy-duty towing.
Ball back here at Lone Oak High School. And at halftime, it's the Lady Yellow Jackets 41 and Lone Oak 22. Yellow Jackets have led from the get-go. They led 21-14 at the end of the first quarter, and they outscored Lone Oak 20-8 in that second quarter. They lead 41-22 here at the half. Scoring for the Lady Jackrabbits, Shakira James, sophomore. She has 4 points on the night. Taisha James, she has 6 points on the night. She's a senior, by the way. And the other score, only 3 players have scored in the first half for Lone Oak. Demaya Eason has 12 points at the half for Lone Oak. Lone Oak was 3 of 6 at the free throw line. For the Lady Yellow Jackets, 5 different players scored in the first half. Maggie Gresham off the bench with 2 points. Abigail Parks comes off the bench. She scores 6 points. Gracie Linville had 7 points, all those in the first quarter. And she had a 3-point basket among those 7 points. Reese McDonald did not score in the first quarter, but she picked up 7 points in that second quarter. And the leading scorer tonight for the Lady Yellow Jackets and for the ball game so far, Sydney Standridge. She has 19 points at the half, including a 3-point basket. The Yellow Jackets only attempted 1 free throw in the first half, and they were 0 for 1 at the line. Yellow Jackets will be on the road next week. No broadcast of those ball games, but they will head to Russellville High School next week, next Monday and Tuesday. At 3 o'clock, they'll play Atkins, and at 3:30 on Tuesday, they'll play Van Buren. And so Atkins on Monday at 3 o'clock, and Van Buren at 3:30 on Tuesday at a classic. It'll be held at Russellville High School. Lady Yellow Jackets, of course, have already been to Russellville this year, and they played Springdale Harbor, but that was at Arkansas Tech University at Tucker Coliseum. And then the Lady Yellow Jackets will then be off until the week after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's, and they'll travel to a pretty prestigious player. That was Job Chalk, and Job, quite a story. Basically became the starting quarterback in the spring of his senior year, or his junior year, going into his senior year. Job had a great season at quarterback for the Yellow Jackets. Number 1 receiver, most receiving yards, Brody Emberton. He was about 10 yards shy of 1,100 passing yards receiving. We think that's maybe a school record. Most valuable player of the offense. This was selected by their teammates, and Brody Emberton was named the MVP of the offense. Outstanding outside linebacker, senior Spencer Bannister. Spencer bounced back from an injury late in the season and had quite a career, and he was named as most outstanding linebacker for the Yellow Jackets. Most improved defensive player, Cameron Scott. He'll be back next year, only a junior. Outstanding defensive lineman, senior Jared Brown. Jared only played football for a couple of years, but he improved each and every week, and Jared was named the outstanding defensive lineman for this year's team. Scout team most valuable player selected by
on the follow by Taisha James. Nets 2, 44-24. Cross midcourt quickly. Pass down low to Standridge. She's inside, got a couple defenders. Forces her to kick it back out. Linville for 3. This one won't go. Off the rim. Rebound Lone Oak. On the run. McDonald's going to knock it out of bounds from behind.
Lone Oak looks a little bit recharged after about a 10-minute break there at halftime, but they were really dragging at the end of the first half.
Linville, Gifford, Standridge, McDonald, and Keith on the floor for the Yellow Jackets to start the third quarter. Man-to-man defense. And those new jerseys they've got tonight, gold jerseys, gold shorts by the Yellow Jackets, trimmed a little bit of black. Got the Yellow Jacket logo front and center on the jersey, black numerals. So it's always neat when you get to break out a new uniform for the first time.
You know, Coach Post always likes to have little things during the year to keep the kids excited. They had some shooter shirts earlier in the year that say "Hoopin' in the Hills" on the back of those.
James drives the baseline. Shot up won't go. Linville with the offside rebound. Passes ahead to Standridge in front of the defense. She'll score over the front of the rim. 21 points for Sydney Standridge, 46-24.
Yeah, Gracie had a couple of targets she could hit there. The Yellow Jackets really got down the floor quickly. Got it to Sid. She finished. She's got 21.
It'll be Standridge and Linville. They had the game in the first quarter, and they're off to taking it over here in the third quarter as well. Standridge flies in for the rebound off the miss by Lone Oak. McDonald ahead to Keith. Off the glass, good. 48-24.
Kinley on the board for the first time tonight. She's got 2. The Yellow Jackets have now 6 different players now have scored, and now they force a 5-second out before it happens.
And it must have been what happened, because it looks like they're going to keep the ball with Lone Oak. They will inbound it, throw it down the floor near midcourt, able to catch it over the top. Now pass to James in time. She spins, shoots between 2 defenders, misses. Rebound Kinley Keith. Ahead to Gracie Linville on the move. 3 defenders. She's going to get by 2 and a third. And if that one would have gone just off the board, off the rib, Lone Oak with a rebound. But how she weaved herself through that lane to get the shot off. Still 48-24. James with it. Long cross-court pass, a little bit too high to handle. Layla Howe can't pull that one in. It's a turnover. Back to Clinton. McDonald, Gifford, Standridge, Keith.
1-3-1 zone defense here in the second half for Lone Oak. We saw kind of a 1-2-2 in the first half.
Quick ball movement. Oh, so unselfish. Couple of passes, triangle in the lane. They get it to McDonald, and she puts it off the glass good.
And once again, Katie kicks it in deep. Could have easily scored. She's willing to drop it off to Reese for the layup. Reese now has 7.
50-24.
Check that. She has 9 now.
Long shot by Howe. Three-pointer won't go off the rim. Standridge, another defensive rebound to McDonald. Reese looks up the floor. Defenders in front of her. Now she'll kick it in the corner to Linville. She'll fake a 3, drive the baseline. Hand it off to Sydney Standridge, and she scores in front of the rim. 23 points and a 52-24 lead.
Good play by Gracie. Drove down the baseline, and once Sydney's defender dropped off to stop her, she's handed off to Sid for an easy layup.
Lone Oak on the drive in the lane, too hard off the glass.
Besides this one, Heber Springs traveled to Bauxite tonight. 4:12 left in the third quarter of that one. Bauxite leads Heber 31-27. Heber undefeated along with Clinton in conference play. Bauxite with only 1 loss. And Heber cuts it to 31-29 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter there. Surprising score. Heber with a really good record. You kind of question the strength of their schedule, but they are playing Bauxite tooth and nail right now, trailing only 31-29.
3:45 clock running in the third. Lone Oak basketball. Pull up. 2-pointer, 15-footer, won't go. Rebound, Reese McDonald. Keep it herself, right hand, left hand, across midcourt. Get by 1 defender, left side. Back to Gifford. About a 12-footer, off the rim, won't go. Standridge with the offside rebound. She's going to turn, spin, off the glass, misses, gets her own rebound. This one's in. 25, I believe, for Sydney Standridge. 56-26. That's a 30-point lead for the Lady Yellow. We're still in the third quarter. We're not under the sportsmanship rule. We could be in the fourth, but a 30-point lead. Clinton's going to sub out at the next stop in the action. Lone Oak's going to shoot, miss. There it is. Whistle's going to stop play with a minute 43, 60-28. And we got 4 fresh players coming in. 4 leaving.
Junkins making her second appearance of the season. And this will probably be her most extended playing time so far. Had a couple of minutes, maybe 3 minutes in a game against Pulaski Robinson.
Katie Gifford stays in the ball game. Shot up, blocked. Tied up. Alternate possession. We'll keep it with Lone Oak. Maggie Gresham returns for the first time in the second half. And who else is in the ball game? Is it Caden Brown?
Allison Wallace, Caden Brown, Katie McJunkins, Katie Gifford, and Maggie Gresham. Only one senior on the floor, and that's Katie McJunkins.
Uh-oh. And, Lono's going to go down. Maybe an ankle injury. Shot up, won't go. Clinton rebound. She's going to back herself off the floor. Allison Wallace for two off the glass. Nice finish for Wallace on the move. 60-28. Lono's going to need to stop the clock. I've got a player down. One of our co-First Arkansas Bank Trust players of the game. And Wallace with another three off the dribble, top of the key. She's got 8 points in under 2 minutes. 68-30. Clinton leads after three. There'll be a final 8 minutes under the sportsmanship rule. When we return, the clock will not stop, but for an official timeout. Stay with us. You're listening to KHPQ in Clinton High School Sports.
Friday night at the stadium is not the time to worry about your finances. Let First Arkansas Bank and Trust ease your mind with their mobile banking capabilities. You can check your balance, transfer funds between accounts, and even find the nearest ATM for dinner after a road game. The free mobile app is available on the iTunes Store and Android Market. You can cheer loud and proud for the Yellow Jackets because First Arkansas Bank and Trust has you covered. See a branch for more details. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Where the river flows and however the game goes. The River Company is a proud sponsor of Clinton Yellow Jacket Sports. Just like in sports, you want someone who has your back. The professional team at the River Company Insurance does just that. They'll work hard to find you the most coverage at the best possible price. Whether it's business, farm, ranch, personal, or automotive, the team at the River Company will get you exactly what you need. Sports is a team effort, so come join the team at the River, formerly S&P Insurance.
Wow, a huge third quarter by the Yellow Jackets. They outscored Lonoke by a score of 27-8 in that third quarter, and they lead 68-30 heading into the final quarter. And Allison Wallace came in as instant offense as she scored 8 points in less than a minute.
Katie McJunkins for three, just short. Lonoke with a rebound. 3-point attempt, I believe, by Lonoke won't go. Katie McJunkins with a rebound, keeps herself left hand, right hand down the floor. Moving knee brace on the left side from that surgically repaired ACL surgery that she had. Ball goes out of bounds. Keep it with Clinton.
Jackets inbounds into their own basket. Katie McJunkins will trigger it in. And she's looking for somebody to get the ball into. Gets it to Gresham. Her shot over the rim and in. And the Jackets now have 70 points on the board. They lead by 40, 70-30. 5:45 left in this one. Jackets still playing man-to-man defense. You got Brown, Wallace, McJunkins, Gresham, and Cameron Keith on the floor right now for the shot clock at 15. Now ball stolen by Brown. Brown on the run, being chased down three along with Sydney Standridge and Reese McDonald.
Ball knocked loose, out of bounds. Last touch by Katie Gifford's going to return to the ball game. Maggie Gresham out. 3:30 and a running clock. Everybody's played tonight. Katie McJunkins got her minutes in before going back to the bench. Lonoke inbounds the ball. It goes out of bounds. That's a turnover. Give it to the Yellow Jackets. I don't know, will this end as our highest scoring game of the season thus far for the Lady Yellow Jackets? 76 points on the board.
Yeah, by far. And it looks like game with Payneburn last year, wasn't it? The Yellow Jackets scored around 80 points or so.
Allison Wallace, another one that looks good coming from the right wing, that three-point attempt, but it's high off the rim, and it's going to end up out of bounds. It belongs to Lonoke.
So Allison's grandparents, H.C. Wallace and Greers Ferry last night. And Lonoke turns it over again.
In that Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame,
Yep.
H.C. Wallace.
Inducted to the Arkansas Coaches Hall of Fame this past summer.
Wallace across midcourt, picks up her dribble. Swinging over the left side, Anna Williams. Gifford, three-point attempt by Cameron Keith. Misses, but high off the back of the rim. Rebound out on the floor loose. Caden Brown recovers it. Into Wallace in the corner. Catch. Shoot now. Defenders on her. No, she'll turn, get it to Gifford inside. Katie misses. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. A miss. Gets a third attempt. Misses. Tipped around. She had a lot of defenders around her. Those misses, those shots weren't easy. It's going to end up out of bounds to the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I think it was 76-40. I think the referees have pretty much put the whistles in their pocket. Looked like she got fouled a couple of times.
Anna Williams trying to inbound. She does. She gets it to Keith. To Brown, to Wallace. Allison's on the drive. She drives inside. Now she's going to toss it back out.